G'day. Today I'm going to show you how to remove and replace one of these quick release fittings that we sell with the Optimus Primer kit. The quick release fittings also available as an individual item, so this is a very cost-effective procedure to save your customer quite a lot of money, considering some of these pipes are around about $400 to $600. You can get some for maybe $150. It all depends on the vehicle, the manufacturer, and what the dealer sells it for. So that was one of the reasons we came up with the Optimus Primer kit. So you could replace the actual ends by themselves. So what I've actually got here, this is my own vehicle, SsangYong Actron 2012 model Ute, common rail diesel, Delphi system. It has a quick release fitting at the fuel filter. Now, most people are aware that I've carried out thousands, or close to thousands anyway, of removing and refitting of this fitting in the duration of my training courses throughout Australia. So this one eventually has let go. It still operates fine, doesn't give the car any grief or any issues. It's just the clip is broken, and what I want to do is actually replace it. So that's to prevent any chance of it coming loose and falling off whilst driving. So what I'm going to do is straight away is I've already pre-cleaned the area, as I always recommend. Pre-clean the area, some brake clean, compressed air, blow it away. Have yourself armed with some dust caps, of course they come in the kit too, and remove the fittings and dust cap the area immediately to prevent any contaminants entering, and also preventing as much air from getting in there as much as possible. So I'll just remove that now, and then I'll show you how we're actually going to cut it away from the pipe itself without damaging the steel pipes or the other plastic connectors along the way. Now if you notice here, these are the male dust cap protectors that actually go in the ends. They also come in the Optimus Primer kit, and they come with all 4 diameters, which is your most common diameters for your light vehicle range, and quite a lot of your heavy vehicle range as well. And just some other dust caps down there, the red dust caps. They come in multiple color options as well, and different sizes. We've got about 8 different sizes. So if you have a look down there, I've actually cut it away because this T-piece here I actually want to keep. There's nothing wrong with it. So what we do is I'll actually cut down the pipe, and that'll allow me to remove that without damaging the T-piece. So you see there, I've cut it away, and I've done it without damaging it at all, but not, as I said, doesn't really matter. The reason I've cut it away is so I make sure I get the correct adapter size. Now if you have a look here, you'll see a couple little nicks. That's not a big drama, especially when you're putting rubber hose. It is on the suction side, but I do know that by putting a rubber hose over that, not a nylon hose, well, it's not going to leak. And as I said, if you put a nylon line, you're not going to be able to get that 100% sealed. You're going to have to replace the whole pipe. So this is why we say you can use the quick release fittings as long as you're using rubber hoses. So from here, this is our Optimus Primer kit. It actually comes with 2 boxes. So I've pulled out the necessary box for this repair today, and that is the actual section where it has all these quick release fittings. The other section has your hand primer and your dust caps in it, as I've already used them. So I'm just going to show you in here. We've got a number of a range of fittings, and these part numbers are actually our own part numbers. If you come along here and you get 789, well, that's actually 7.89 inside diameter of the female fitting, and the FL, what we've done is we represent F is for female fitting, L is, as you can see, the way the fitting's sitting, it's an L shape, and 5 is the outside diameter of that actual pipe there, and OD is outside diameter. When we have one like this one here, where we've got actually 63 FL8, ODOR, OR means there's an O-ring fitted to the end of the fitting itself. Now we've also got a range of like these ones here, the T section 789 FT, so it's a female, it's a T section, 8mm. We have an O-ring on the end of one end, and we also have a 789 Now 7, 8, 9 is M, which of course is representing the male end here. So I've tried to make it as simple as possible. If you have a look on the other side of the Optimus Primer, this is the other section of the kit itself, the second box. Notice here, this is the dust cap. We supply 10 of each of these 4 sizes. We now have 8 in the range. We may add them to the kit, but not at present. And the hand primer itself, and just a couple of hose clamps, which are actually for when you actually fit in the hand primer up to the actual fuel filter assembly to bleed it correctly. But also you can use these same hose clamps if you're doing a repair on one of the fittings, so they're just readily available hose clamps. And you'll see at the back here, same thing, these actual H1, H2, H3 and H4 are the actual female, sorry, I apologise, they're the male dust caps that go in the end of the pipe. So for instance, the one that I'm using right now is a 989, so I'll just show you how that goes into there like that. And as you'll see here, the other side is the actual reducers. So if you want to connect one of these hoses, you got 6, you got 8, and you got 10 mil, which is 200 mil lengths. Allows you to adapt the hand primer as shown in the our Optimus Primer fuel filter changing video, and also allows you to adapt the actual quick release fittings, such as that one in the corner there, which I'm about to replace my original manufacturer's component. What I've done here is I've applied a bit of grease around to the outside of the barb to just allow the rubber hose to fit on a little bit easier. As long as you put on the outside, less chance of any chunks of grease or contaminants getting up into the inside of the pipe and into the filter. So there you go guys, I finally got around to doing that.